Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Sunilselvan, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you for tuning in. Well, as you might seen from the title and thumbnail of this video, today we are gonna be checking out how you can set a perfect, audio as well as video setup for your motor vlogging on your helmet. It can be any helmet, for example. So this is the HJC. I don't know the model number, but this is the HJC helmet. I've been using this for about 2-3 years now. So today I'm going to show you how you can set up your motor vlog professionally. As you might seen before, I have done some motor vlogging on this, but I didn't have a perfect audio setup because due to some GoPro issues. I'll explain them in a minute. But so first and foremost on the helmet is that you should find a good spot on your helmet. So as you can see right now, many people used to have on the side support over here. They used to have the GoPro stuck on the side like this, and some would have something like this. Well, it's all your personal preference, ladies and gentlemen, but personally I would like, if you need a first person view, the perfect first person view is over the chin area like that. So as you can see here, I have already fitted the normal GoPro holder right over here. This is the base plate that came with the GoPro when I bought it. So these are the things that you're gonna need first, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, first of all, you're gonna need the GoPro Hero 9, and also you're gonna need some mic to go inside the helmet. This is a normal $50 mic. It is so cheap on Amazon, you can buy it. But if you want some clear perfect audio like some professional studios, then you might need to buy the purple panda one. I'll link them down in the description below. And also for your ease of use, the things that I'm explaining on this video, everything is there's a link down in the description. Go check it out, and if you want to buy it, you can buy it. So this is a budget friendly setup, ladies and gentlemen. So now only you're starting your motor vlog, you need something little less budget friendly. So today we are going to talk about it. First of all, obviously you need a camera for this. So this is the GoPro Hero 9, ladies and gentlemen. You don't need a GoPro Hero 9. This is pretty costly as of now, and also the GoPro Hero 10 is out. So you just need a basic GoPro camera. Whether it's gonna be the 4, 5, 6, 7, it's your wish, ladies and gentlemen. Each camera has its own set of positives and negatives, but that's not for today's video. So you need a GoPro, and maybe you need a cage. If you are willing to put a cage on it, it's your preference, ladies and gentlemen. I personally do not put cases on this, but when you're not doing an audio and when you are just shooting a video, you probably need to put a case on it so that it's waterproof and tight. And obviously this is not a waterproof case. I have broken it, but that is for another video. So this is the second thing that you need. The third thing, unfortunately the GoPro Hero 9 and onwards doesn't come with a mic adapter on this. The GoPro 7, I think they stopped the service from GoPro 6, I think so. I'm not sure. If anyone knows it, put it down in the comment section below. I'll make sure to read it. So this is the GoPro adapter that you need for your mic to work. So this is the GoPro adapter. As I said before, there's a link to this also down in the description. You can go check it out. But this is a hefty piece of machinery that comes with it. And next up, obviously, as I told you before, you're gonna need the microphones, obviously. And next, something that you wanna do now is, ladies and gentlemen, next you have to think whether you're gonna fit this to your helmet permanently or temporary fix. So let's say you're doing motovlog on a regular scale, then you need to put this as a permanent. But if you're not doing motovlog on a personal scale, on a day-to-day basis, and you're just using your helmet as a normal one also, then you don't need to fix this permanently. There's a solution for that also. I'll tell you more about that. But if you're taking out your camera and using this camera as your handheld also, then you do not need to fix your GoPro's mic adapter permanently, ladies and gentlemen. Just do it for temporary purpose, but it will stick. For that you need, ladies and gentlemen, is the Velcro strap like this one. So this has a sticky side, right? As you can see this comes out, you can stick it. So this is what you need. You can get it at your local shop nearby. So get these pair, which will be very useful for you temporarily fixing it to your helmet. It can be any helmet, ladies and gentlemen. And before that, and also the rest is simple. You have your base plate holder with a mount on the top of it, so that you can adjust your cameras to up or down according to your position. So this is that. I'll put everything down in the description below. You can check it out. So first thing that you're gonna do is obviously gonna fix your helmet, the front base mount on right over here. So some helmets have this side kind of crooked, and probably you can see it. There's a lot of gap on this side as well as a gap on this side because this doesn't fit flush with the system. But there's a fix for that also, ladies and gentlemen. So take a 3M tape that comes with the base plate, stick it over there and apply some Fevikwik or Feviglue, some kind of strong glue, ladies and gentlemen, like this one, to the sides of everything, so that you can get an even fix. And whether if it rains or not, this doesn't come loose, because the 3M tapes that provide GoPro provides with provides you with the base plate and the other systems, it's not strong. When it rains, it kind of loosens up the gum and it falls out. So that's pretty bad if you say so. So do that first, and next up is gonna be marking out your system on where you're gonna mount the GoPro's mount. So let me switch this a little bit down so that you can see the table right over here. So let me do that right now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so you can see me clearly, so you can see the helmet and all the things that are gonna go with it. So first, let me set this up. So that's the base mount of this. I'm gonna set it on the top side. So there's two types of steps that you can actually mount your GoPro to. The first step is gonna be either on the top side like the usual way, but there's also another way to do it. Just give me a second. Let me fix this damn thing on this. So basically there are two steps to do this GoPro mount. One, either you can place it on this side and angle it a little bit up. I'll tell you more about that when I'm doing the video side of things. Or you can base it up right now and tune this to a back side. It's your personal choice, ladies and gentlemen, but my favorite is gonna be the top, because whenever you're done filming and you're keeping your camera down on a flat surface, the first thing that's gonna hit is your camera when you're placing it down. So it is not a good thing, and I'm pretty much, I have OCD, so that disturbs me a lot. So let's take an example. So your camera is set to the position like this, right? So when you keep it, see, it touches the ground. So that really pisses me off. That's a picky, I know. So so that's why I tend to keep it on the top side of the thing. Just flip it and put it on the top. Just fit it right over there. So this is all GoPro's base mounted. If you want, you can buy also secondary products. That's up to you, ladies and gentlemen. So let's just fix it like this. Let's just keep it like this. And also remember guys, whenever you set this GoPro, do not set this straight facing your camera. I know many of you are gonna say, if you're gonna set it straight, it's gonna straight. No, ladies and gentlemen. So whenever you're placing your helmet on your head, right, your head is gonna be not gonna be straight, because you're driving your bike and your head is gonna be tilted a little bit like this, ladies and gentlemen. So when you place your camera on the side, it's gonna focus down on the bike's gadgets and not on the top. So you need both for a better visual and so that people can watch your video more interestingly. So always flip this thing to the topmost position that can have. So whenever you helmet goes like this, it always gonna record on the straight level, whether your helmet is tilted like this or you're just down on your bike like this doing a track review. But that's the pretty thing that I'm gonna say. Next up, let's fit where this thing goes. So I'm gonna sorry about that, guys. So let me keep it right now. Let me move all this stuff. And also there's one more thing I forgot to tell you. Basically, if you're gonna do a motovlog system, goodbye to the waterproof on your camera, ladies and gentlemen, because when you have to do it, you have to use your, as I said before, your mic adapter, and your mic adapter doesn't go on a GoPro if you have the battery cover on this. So pretty much you can buy a medium mod, but that's not the budget friendly option. So first and foremost, let's mark where the 3.5mm head jack goes. So I'm gonna place this right over here, and I think I don't wanna ruin this text right over here. It looks pretty cool and it says stay out of my business. So I'm gonna place it right over here and I'm gonna mark it. Just give me a second, guys. I'm gonna take my marker. Okay guys, so pretty much I'm gonna fit it right over here. So I'm gonna just put a single mark right over here and right over here. So that's it. So now let's remove it and let's fit the things to the helmet. So let me put this aside. I'll explain every goddamn thing that you need to know about a perfect audio as well as perfect video settings. So first and foremost, let's attach the top port of the Velcros on this GoPro mic adapter. First, let's remove the goddamn glue. And this thing doesn't come out. Yeah, please do come out, Mr. Glue. Please do come out. Thank you. So, let's see. Just buy a little bit and you can trim it if you want also, but I'm not going to trim it. So let's see, I'm going to place the glue. I hope you can see all this. It's a work in progress, ladies and gentlemen. Motovlogging is an art. I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's an art. Oh, yeah, I have to break inside also. Goddamn things. Okay, I have opened it. Basically, I'm going to just lay some of it on here. So let me first check again if there's anything wrong, because if I do it again I'm not going to get it. So I'm going to place it right over here. So I'm going to do it on the back side of it. Okay, make sure to test it once again so that you do not mess this up, because this is a strong glue and this takes some time to, you have to pry the shit out of it if you want to take it again, out of the helmet. So please make sure to do it correctly and make sure you have a lot of patience while doing it. So I'm just applying some glue over there. I'm just putting it all over so that the Velcro sticks on properly and doesn't get the shit out of it. Also, you can basically do this as a permanent stick. So I have laid some glue over there, just you can stick it also, but it's going to be a permanent fix. I don't want to do that and I don't want to mess up my helmet in removing that. And also, if you want to do a resale on the helmet, probably people are not going to buy it if you have all this stick to the helmet, because it ruins the color, and also when you rip it apart, the color's just gone. So make sure you do it wisely, ladies and gentlemen. There's also a lot of systems that you can use. If you do not have a budget, then you can buy a max lens mod with the system, and that allows you to attach all of this in a single platform without any hesitation, or without adding this Velcro and other stuff. But this is a budget friendly episode, ladies and gentlemen, and most of the people are going to do it only in a budget friendly way. So the glue is applied. Let me close this. This is some dangerous goddamn glue, ladies and gentlemen. It sticks. It's like an Iron Man. It sticks to your hand forever. So I'm going to lay this right over here. I hope it sticks perfectly. Let me align it and let me press it a little bit so that it gets stuck to the GoPro permanently. So just give it a gentle rub on the system, like that. Okay, it's perfect. Now to do the same on this one and to the helmet, ladies and gentlemen. So first and foremost, let's choose the position where it's gonna be. I'm already fitting it right over here. Okay, cool. Have something like a base plate so that you can lay some, lay it properly on the top. I think I do not have anything, but let me check. No, I do not have. Okay, I have a book. So this is the normal GoPro instruction book. I do not use a GoPro instruction book, but anyway, have a flat ground so that the gum doesn't dissipate anywhere and make all your entire surroundings messy. Right? Take the same glue, apply it. Shit, the gum is done. Yeah, gum is done. Don't worry. That's why I have a spare, ladies and gentlemen. Always have a spare. Okay, the gum is open. Sit. Remember, always do this with most valued patience, right? Done one bit, and I'm doing the other bit. Just applying the goddamn glue everywhere. Great, my phone is ringing. Okay, just give me a second, guys. As you can see, it sticks to my hand pretty good. So let me fit it right over here. Let me press it. It will be a little bit hot, ladies and gentlemen. So please be patient while fitting it. Don't get rust or everything will be placed Okay, let it dry for a while and I'll catch you in a little bit, right? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see on the screen right now, it says resolution at 4K 24, lens and hyper smooth. First thing that you're gonna do is never change the resolution up to 5K. So if you wanna do 5K or if you wanna rally or something like that, then you can put it at 5K at 24 frames a second and just record with it. But be sure to have 128 gigs of storage because this tends to fill up the storage pretty fast. So keep it at 4K at 24 frames per second. Let's go back. Lens, always put it to the super view. That is the 16mm lens. You can also put it as narrow, which is the 27mm, but don't put it when you're doing a motovlog setup. Always keep it to super view so that you can get wide angular shots on the road as well as on the bike. That's one thing. Next up is gonna be the hyper smooth, because when you're riding on a motorcycle, you do not have gimbals to attach to it. If you attach it, helmet's gonna weigh a lot, so you're not gonna do that, right? So for that, set when your GoPro comes, it comes with hyper smooth off. Put this to the max boost so that whenever there's a jerk or whatever there's on the road, you will not the video stability will not go ahead. So that's one thing. Next, I'm gonna leave everything as the stock because I don't want to change any of that. And god damn it, next update, please do make sure the flow is good. Next up, it's the Pro Tune option, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we are gonna play with it. The first thing that you're gonna see is obviously gonna be the bit rate. At standard, it's gonna be set at standard when you buy the GoPro. You can see it. You can basically set it as high because that's when you can do some color corrections as well as add some of more bits to the video when you're editing. So keep it at high bit rate. Shutter is gonna be auto. Now the Eevee Composition, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever it comes I think at 0 or 0.5. So this is the 0 thing that comes with it. But whether you're recording in a high sun bright environment, I highly recommend to keep the Eevee at -5. -5 is best. Keep it at minus 0.5. The next thing is gonna go with the white balance. White balance is the thing that you need to change, ladies and gentlemen. Whether do not ever keep GoPros 9 as well as 8 as well as 10s GoPro white balance to auto, because it tends to put a lot of colors when you motovlogging. So if you say, let's see, if this green is over there, the system on this tends to put a lot of blues and magentas, as because there are no greens and whites in this and it makes the footage look really very bad. So always keep the white balance to about 5500K. So just up it out to the top 55, and if you have a cloudy environment, just put it all the way up to 6500. But basic is gonna go with 5500. That's the basic when you're doing outside. And ISO minimum, set it always at 0, I mean at 100, and ISO max set it to 3200 ISO. That's gonna good. And sharpness, whenever it comes in stock form, the GoPro sharpness is always set to high or off. Set it to medium for motovlogging. That's the best set of things that you can see. So next up is going to be the color option on the GoPro 9. I know most of the people that are doing it might like the GoPro colors. If so, go with it, no problems or no issues with that. But if you want to do some color corrections, that you want to make your footage looks more professionally, make sure to get that goddamn thing from GoPro all the way down to flat. That allows you to add a lot of colors when you're riding and after you're riding. So make sure to do that. Next up is gonna be audio. I'm gonna leave it at that. Wind noise, always set it to off, because let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the wind noise protection on the GoPro is not pretty good. It allows a lot of blur sounds in it, and whether you're riding with a microphone, it's gonna shit it right now. So that's the video side of things. If you want any doubts, post me on Instagram at sunilselvan. Link is also down in the description below. I'll make sure to read it and help you. And also, if you have any doubts, post is also down in the comment section below. So that's gonna be the video setup on a GoPro. Next up, we are gonna set up the audio. As I told before, this is the new the GoPro, the 3.5mm headphone jack. Well, what the first thing that you're gonna do is remove the goddamn door from the side profile. that's gonna do it. Just remove, see this, that's it. When you're doing another vlog, maybe you can attach it, but for now we don't need that thing. Just attach the GoPro's 3.5mm head jack direct to the panel. And now for the audio system. So let me tell you first, I forgot to tell you at the start part of this video. So whether you have a microphone like this one or the purple panda, as I mentioned below, link is down in the description. Every goddamn thing that you see on the net, any electric products comes with the 3.5mm headphone jack, as you can see. So this has a a top sleeve, which is that one, another ring, and that bottom ring. So it is a TRRS. Well, GoPro doesn't accept TRRS, so you cannot directly plug this straight to the system and start recording. For that system, you need a converter called as TRS to TRRS converter. So this is it, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, there's only two rings on the top as well as on the bottom. I'll put a close-up shots of both of it right now. So as you can see on this, ladies and gentlemen, this has 3 slots and this has only 2 slots. And also, please make sure when you're riding it, do not ever on the system and then connect the 3.5mm headphone jack. I don't know if there's any update for it coming soon, but as of now it's not recording, and it's tend to set the voice recording to the internal speakers, not your microphone. So first and foremost, always attach the goddamn thing to the 3.5mm headphone jack and then connect your microphone to it. Now it's not gonna record, I promise you for that. So I'm recorded right now. I'll make sure. And also, next thing, ladies and gentlemen, always have a pop filter like this on top of your microphone, whether it's a purple panda or any of the microphones, because that tends to reduce the wind noise when you're having it in your helmet. So do not ever remove this and record with it. Then next thing is gonna hear is only your your breathing sounds. So never ever do that. So now after setting all these things up, next up we are gonna do is the audio system. Perfect audio setup on the GoPro. Well, it's little bit simple, ladies and gentlemen. Scroll down, you'll see a menu on top. Scroll to the right, go to preferences, and I think the GoPro 8s and the 7s are gonna be labeled as input and output, but the GoPro 9s and 10s have it as, let's see, where's it? It's on mods. As you can see, it's on mods. Go down. Sorry, I think it's in, oh shit, I forgot. Where is it? Where is it? Oh shit, I forgot it. Oh yeah, found it. Okay, so as I said before, go to mods. You can see, and on the top it says max lens mod. So if you want to attach a max lens mod, you can do it, and it automatically show on the screen as such max lens mod is connected. Now for the medium mod, that is where you're gonna do all your system. So at standard, it's gonna be set as standard mic. Standard mic is something that is reserved straight from the inbuilt microphone on the GoPro Hero 9. That's not good when you're doing a motovlog setup. And the standard mic plus is nothing but it increases 10 decibels of sound up from the internal microphone. That's not gonna do it also when you're riding at 250 kilometers per hour. So the thing that you want to do is put it to powered mic. Powered mic. Yep, cool. Come on. Okay, put it to power mic. So if you have a purple panda microphone, you just need to put it at power mic, because that gives a whole lot of decibels, and you do not need to put it at power mic plus. But if you're having a budget friendly microphone and just bought a microphone out of Amazon, please make sure to put it as powered mic plus. That gives extra 10 decibels whenever you're riding with a small sensor microphone. So do that, and that's pretty much it for the audio. And next is the line in. You don't need to know it, but if you want to know it, it's an option where you can connect your guitar sounds, your guitars directly to the GoPro and record your music videos with it. So that's why they given line. That's pretty much it for the audio signals. And next, time for rerouting everything on that, and I'll explain some tips and tricks, and also I'll show you some major steps that you have to do whether to get perfect audio, right, ladies and gentlemen? Perfect audio as well as video. no videos are perfect without super and clear audio. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that's the motovlog trend of the 2021. Without any further ado, let's switch back to the scene view. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So now we are gonna set my microphone to the helmet. As you might know, helmet has always the cheek pads as well as the front pad. Make sure to remove the front pad if you do not need it. It's a personal preference. I do not have it. As you can see down, it has the cheek pads and the back pad, but it doesn't have the front. That's because I have an internal speaker built inside so that I can hear some music while I'm riding. But that is on right over here as well as right over here on the inside of the helmet. And now for the tips and tricks, ladies and gentlemen. See this part goes into the 3.5mm headphone jack, right? So make sure to keep this one to this side so that where you have placed your velcros, so that you can get you can attach it directly to it. But for now, I'm gonna see where I'm gonna fit my microphone inside, and I'm gonna switch this to time lapse mode, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after a while of fitting my wires into the helmet, I have still this much of wire left, but don't worry, when I attach every goddamn thing on this, whether it's going to be the 3.5mm headphone jack on this and my GoPro on this, as well as my other systems when I connect it, I make sure I tie it up with another Velcro, and I make sure it is there. Next up, the short trick that you have to do with this is while placing your microphone, make sure to place it right over here. So let me do a quick recap on what I did. Right, I'll switch my view from there to here right now. So ladies and gentlemen, as you can see right now, the helmet, the mic is actually fitted on the bottom side of it. As you can see, this is where the wire goes. I know it's not a pretty good job, but don't worry, I'll make sure to do the pretty good job when I find the time. Tomorrow, I'm very tired right now, but this is where I fit it. And make sure to place the mic right over here where your voice is gonna be, and always place it to the top portion of this, like this, and place it upward and squeeze it down a little bit inside so that wind doesn't go when you open the helmet scratch like this. And you can also vlog with it. And also make sure always every helmet has this opening right over here, right? So make sure whenever you're vlogging it, close this so that wind doesn't go inside and make your noise all bad. So now, ladies and gentlemen, back to that setup. Anyway, hope you like the setup of the GoPro. This is how you can set up it. And now let's go test drive with the new audio found from this app. Well, the next clip that you're gonna see is taken entirely, the voice as well as the video taken entirely and edited using a GoPro and my system, ladies and gentlemen. So, welcome to the audio testing segment on the GoPro Hero 9. So, let's get this bike out for a swing. I know the bike is looking a pretty bit bad right now. It's been raining for the past 3 months, 3 days. So I have not been able to take this bike out for a quick spin. I filled it up with fuel. In this part of the video you'll see it. But as far as there are some parts that I need to address. First, I addressed a new tail tire, but unfortunately that has to be fixed, and some other parts. Well, let's get this started. Let it warm up for 30 seconds or so. Guys, welcome to the audio testing segment of Okay, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, but that is because I do not have fuel in my vehicle as of right now. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is fill this bad boy with some fuel. As also you might know, ladies and gentlemen, the fuel prices have gone too much bad. Okay, I'll fill fuel and then I'll talk to you, right? Cool? That is. Okay guys, as I was telling before, sorry about that feature. I forgot to fill fuel for the past 2 days and the bike has gone into its reserve state. Well, Bike doesn't give good mileage, and so also is the petrol as well as the diesel prices right now. As you might see right now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the audio as well as the video straight from the GoPro, without any off-road or off-screen recording. This is straight from the GoPro, but there are some things that you need to know, ladies and gentlemen. As I told you before on the audio segment of the side, there are still little bit things that I didn't find out, but I tested it 2 days before, so that if everything is working all right. But unfortunately my mic was not working. I had to buy a new one, but that's all part of another wasted idea that I had. Well, there's something that you need to know, really, ladies and gentlemen. The first thing is going to be is that when you update the latest GoPro, I think it's the 1.7 update, 1.7 or the 1.8 update, it seems that GoPro doesn't allow you to record your voice using your 3.5mm headphone jack that works with the GoPro 9 as well as the 8 and the 7. So it seems that you need to use the medium mode lens that comes. That is, I know I showed you on that, it's 5,000. If not, I'll put it on the screen right now. But that is not updated fully, right? So many of them complain to the GoPro's feedback website, and after that, maybe after 2 or 3 updates after that update, it was again fixed, ladies and gentlemen. So first and foremost, let's get things fixed, right? Let's go over what and all settings that we have done. 4K at 24 frames per second. I'll put every settings right on the screen right now, you can see it. So 4K at 24 frames per second. Audio is fully on. If you want to put it on RAW, you can do it, or if you want to put it on GoPro's footage, no issues, ladies and gentlemen. Set your ISO minimum to about 100 and max at 3200, right? When you're driving outside or this kind of situations, right? And if you're driving during the night times, change your ISO max settings from 3200 to 1600, or if you can go below that, maybe like 15, it will be cool, because 3200 attracts a lot of noise, so you don't want that on your footage, right? So make sure to downgrade that to ISO max to 1600. ISO min is 100, right? Okay, so what else? Eevee Composition is about 0.5 minus, put it down. If you want to do your color grading, if you want to do any other color grading, you can put it to flat profile on the GoPro color footage. Or if you do not want to do any color footages, editing on after you take the picture, then you put it back to the standard GoPro colors, because GoPro colors is pretty good. But I think so if you want more flexibility with your video, then you might need to switch it over to GoPro's colors. So make sure to do that. What else? Well, that's the basics of it. And next thing about that, when I told you on the video side that you need to change the camera medium mic mods from standard mic to powered mic plus, well, ladies and gentlemen, you don't need to do that. As of the latest update, it seems that GoPro doesn't want you to put it on powered mics. You just need to fix it on a standard mic itself, and you can vlog it. The audio will be recorded for sure. So this setting right now that you're seeing is on standard mic plus. Sorry, the standard mic. I didn't put it on mic plus. I tried to put it on mic plus, but it seems that it takes too much of it distorts a little bit. So don't put that. Keep it on standard mic. Anyway, what else? What did I forget? Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, I'll put everything on the screen. You will see it. My entire setup is on the screen. And if you want to put your color grade like mine that I have right now, there's some LUT prefixes that you can download for whichever editing software that you're using right now, and you can pretty much use the LUT. You just apply your LUT on top of the GoPro footage, and exactly it will be like this. There are a lot of LUTs. You can figure out what kind of LUTs you want, and you can place it over there. Okay, and also I'm really sorry if this video is going up a little bit late. Well, The reason for that is I could not take the bike out for a spin. As you might know, the rains in India are pretty bad. Hola, ladies and gentlemen. So, sorry about the pre-cut. So this is right now we are at Palakkad Highway. I'm trying to hit a top speed run as well as give you some hints, tips and tricks on the GoPro setup. So if you go this way, it's somewhere near, I don't know, the Namakkal, yeah. But unfortunately or fortunately, I cannot go too much inside Palakkad. But I can do it because this highway is pretty good for high speed runs. And it is kind of free at this time. So time right now is 3:56 in the afternoon, so that's pretty good. So I can actually hit some top speed run. The company claimed top speed run on this bike is about what, 135? No, 147, and that's with a good set of tires, a good air pressure and good amount of fuel. So I have fuel, that's no biggie. I have good air pressures because I filled it with N2O nitrogen, so that's no issues. So let me check the back. Yeah, no one's there pretty much. Okay, tips and tricks. First, before I hit the top speed run, let me talk to you about the tips and tricks. The first thing obviously is gonna be the mic placement inside your helmet. So before doing anything, always roadblock, yeah, roadblock, no problem. Always make sure to have your mic placed above. I'll post a picture of it on the screen right now, you can see it. But god damn, it's too much traffic, bro. Okay, they're doing something on the road. Not interested. Goddamn big lorries. Okay. Anyway, what I was telling you, yeah, I'll put a picture of how you can place the mic inside the helmet, and that's the effective way that you can get some good noise out of, good microphone effect out of it. Damn, bro, there's a lot of traffic. Okay, I'm doing 60 kilometers an hour, 63, 65, no problem, no issues. Just take it slow and steady. That's one thing. And next up, what else? Yeah, the GoPro Hero 9. I don't know about the Hero 7 or the Hero 6 or the old models. It seems that whenever you connect an external 3.5mm headphone jack to the GoPro, it doesn't allow you to send a live feed to your phone straightly. The GoPro Hero 9. I don't know about the Hero 10. So you're gonna lose it. But when you're connecting it, if you're not getting the sound or if you're not getting any options available to you, please make sure to turn off your Wi-Fi connections on your GoPro and then try it. You will get it. And also another tip of the day. I don't know about the GoPro 9 software. I think maybe in the future they'll update it. Please make sure to connect all your microphones, the 3.5mm headphone jack, to the GoPro before switching on the GoPro, because when you do not connect your GoPro and switch it on without any connections to the microphone, it seems that the voice is going to take from the internal microphone, and probably it's placed right over here, so that's not good, right? The only thing that you're gonna get is obviously road noise. So I'm doing 75 kilometers an hour. Let's see if I can do it. So hold on tight, ladies and gentlemen. Time for an aerodynamic position. Hit 139, 140. Okay, that's all my joysticks and ends, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately or fortunately for you guys, I cannot go more than this, because it seems that if I had to go into Palakkad or anywhere near Kerala, it seems that I need to have a COVID test. Yeah, a COVID test, and it should be negative within 4 days or 5 days before entering Kerala. So if I'm entering right now, I have to have a COVID test that is taken before 4 days from today as the time of now recording, right? So I cannot do that. I already have one, but okay, that's my turn. Let me take a turn. Just give me a second over there, guys. Oh yeah. Welcome to Lari Urimegal Sangam. Let's take a turn, take a turn, take a turn. Oh, 2 big turns. Okay. Let's see. Anyway, what I was telling you, yeah. And that one thing. And also, I should have both the vaccination tests that I have done. Well, I have that. No issues about that. And also, I should have a smoke test for this bike. So I do not have that right now. But if I need to get it right now also, time is about 4. It's almost close. So I cannot enter into the borders. Probably the checkpost will block me. And also, I do not have a front number plate on my bike because that didn't come with the bike when I bought it. So this bike has a different kind of a number plate system on the front. I'll posted up a picture somewhere, and I didn't like it because it was, taking a good chunk of the front portion of the bike and making it look nasty. So I don't want it. I can't tell it down. I have the back number plate as you saw in the intro of this video, but the thing that happened is I didn't fit it. Well, I fitted with a tail tidier, right? You remember I showed you on the picture. But okay, tunnel drive coming in. I forgot goddamn routes. Okay, now I'm gonna go back on the highway, so no issues about that. Let me check things back. Okay. Okay, this is plain straight road, so I can explain a little more things. Okay, what I was saying, yeah. But yes, I got it during the COVID time and I it on my own. I removed the back bumper on my own. That's not an issue right now. But when I was installing the number plate on my bike, I forgot to install a bit that I had to buy, but I forgot to buy. So that bit is a metal bit that protects your number plate from rock, stones, mud, whatever the shit that is thrown on the road. So basically right now, as you can see, the bike is actually pretty, pretty bare bones, right? So it doesn't have a back bumper to protect all your, whenever you're doing an off-road riding or in the sand or in the desert or something like that, right? So it doesn't have, so everything projects onto your back and onto the back seat. So that's pretty bad. So on that time, I forgot to install that steel number plate which covers your entire portion of the number plate plastic bit, and that is one thing I have to do. I'll do it, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. By the time this video uploads to YouTube, I probably would have done it. So let me reduce the speed so that you can hear me clearly. That's one bit. And the next bit is that whenever you want to enter Kerala, it seems that you have to have an IND number plate both on the front as well as the back. It goes whether either for cars or as well as motorcycles. I don't know about if this is still true, but the thing that I heard up till now, it says that you need to have an IND number plate, which I don't have. I have a custom number plate at the back and I do not have a number plate at the front. The IND number plate that you have to go and verify with your local RTO, and I think it comes to you within 1.5 months, yeah, something like that. So I didn't do that. I have to do that for my cars as well as my bikes. That's one thing. So this is gonna be the audio segment on the Gopro Motovlog. Hope you liked it. Well, I let you enjoy some of the views of the Palakkad highway, and maybe I'll stop talking and I'll see you home straight away. Yeah. Okay guys, that is gonna be all for the GoPro's helmet motovlog setup. I hope you really like this video. If so, hit the like button. It helps me and also YouTube to put this video on top. As mentioned before, the products that have been listed in this video is given down in my description. Go check it out. You can buy accessories for your GoPro as well as your camera for either by three ways. One is the official website for the GoPro, link is down in my description. Two is gonna be the Amazon.com, link is also down in my description. And also number three is gonna be, if you want to buy genuine accessories for your GoPro as well as your camera and lenses, you can buy everything at iamastudent.com. I'll display it on the screen right now. Also, link is down in my description. You can find all varieties of camera accessories at a cheaper price but a genuine product. So visit iamastudent.com, and this is not a sponsored video anyway. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you on the next episode of Sunilselvan.